welcome. We're here today to talk about the cancellation of Nickmercs.
I saw a tweet that said, Nickmercs isn't canceled. Call of Duty's canceled.
Call of Duty is canceled.
Yeah.
So basically, I will put this up on the video so you guys will be able to see it. Puckett, I'm not sure who that is, but shared a tweet about anti-LGBT protesters attack pro-LGBT demonstrators outside of a school board meeting.
In
I'm
Glendale,
not
California.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I don't know what this is all about. There is definitely kids present,
Yeah. First of
and
all, can I say 4 blocks is pretty far away?
it's just 4 blocks from this dude's place.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm still saying. 4
Yeah,
blocks is pretty far away. It's not like it's an attack on specific people or anything. It's more of a
yeah,
protest at a school.
yeah. Either way, Nick Merckx said they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. And Call of Duty pulled his bundle from the store.
Yep.
And I am an avid Call of Duty player, as everybody knows. I've uninstalled Call of Duty. Tim the Tatman also
Dr.
asked.
Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect didn't have a skin, but
No, he didn't have his skinny
yeah, he uninstalled it though.
uninstalled. Yep.
But yeah, Tim had asked that his bundle would be removed too,
Mhm.
and I fully support that. And yeah, I just don't feel like playing a game that is going to try to punish somebody that helped build that game what it is.
Yeah. I will say this. I don't like to get political
Yeah, I
on,
don't either.
especially with the gaming podcast. We're all about games and stuff. But I will say this about Nick. First of all, he came on after on his stream talking about how it wasn't anything against anybody. It was as a father, he was saying that fathers should be able to teach their kids the way that they think.
Yes,
Schooling should literally just be for things like math,
I
science,
agree,
history. That's
100%.
it. I also agree.
Yep.
Sexuality should be left. The number one rule that I've always known and has been like a number one defining factor in society
Yeah.
is leave the kids alone, regardless of what it is. It doesn't
Right.
matter if it's your street trauma
Mm-hmm.
with like gangs or anything. They always leave kids alone. It's always leave the kids alone. So when it
Right.
comes to this, he's saying leave the kids alone, and I think that's been a huge rule for society for
It
forever.
should be a huge rule from society, but it
100%.
has not been
Schools,
for the last couple of years.
yes, schools are not a place to push any sort of agenda,
Right.
whether it be presidential, whether it be racial or
Yep.
sexual in nature. None of that should be pushed on kids. Schools should literally just be teachers who go in to
Yep.
teach the fundamentals, building blocks of life,
Yeah.
math, science,
I completely
history,
agree.
even gym. That
Yeah.
that's it. That's what school should be about. That's what I understand, the whole concept that school was built for people to work in factories. I get it. I understand. Regardless, if we're sending kids to school to learn, it's not to push any sort of politics or
Right.
any sort of agenda in any
Right.
way, shape, or form. Regardless if it's left, right, middle, I don't care.
Absolutely.
Should never be brought up in school.
Yep. I
That's all
agree.
I'm saying.
I completely agree.
So
And
what Nick Merckx is saying, 100% agree.
I think that parents should have a say.
Yes.
Like either one of my kids could come up and ask me questions, and I would be 100% honest with them about
Yeah.
their feelings, about how they
Mhm.
feel. Like yeah, I would rather handle that than have somebody else handle that.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
And my kids would come to me
mhm,
too.
I could see
So
that. Yeah.
yeah,
I think my daughter would. My son would probably go to his mom.
yeah,
I mean, that's usually how it rolls, anyways.
right,
But uh, I think that that's something that if it's brought to our attention, that should be something we're handling,
yeah,
not an outsider.
right,
Um, especially if it's not even brought up. If the kid goes to a counselor or something that's being brought up in school, I understand the counselor's
right.
getting a hold of us. But to literally just bring it up out of nowhere and kind of push it towards kids is
You
not
shouldn't
okay.
push
So,
any agenda on kids. No
mm-mm,
agenda should be pushed on kids
nothing. Right.
in school, other than
Correct.
school.
Yeah. School is not a place to learn about. Like, I understand, like, learning about the economy
Yeah,
and,
that's completely different, man.
how it works. But there's a difference between changing minds and
I'm just very disappointed in Activision and Call of Duty right now.
I think there's a
Um,
narrative that's being pushed too much, and they went with cancel culture on this one, and
you want to cancel one of your biggest supporters of all time. I mean,
mhm,
would Call of Duty be what it is today without Nick and Tim
no,
and
not at
Doc?
all.
No,
Mm-mm,
it wouldn't be.
no,
Folksy even said he's not playing. So,
yeah,
I mean, that's huge. I
yeah,
hope I hope everybody no matter how you feel about the situation, um go watch Tim's video, or not Tim, go watch Nick's video on the
mhm,
situation and hear what he has to say before you judge him, because he didn't mean to hurt anybody with that at all. He didn't. And if he did hurt you, he just go watch his video.
yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't aiming to hurt anybody. He
No.
literally was just saying, like,
And we're not
as
trying to hurt
as civil
anybody
society.
either. We're
Yeah,
not trying to hurt anybody either. We don't care
mm-mm,
what you do or who you are. We love everybody.
yeah.
You
Love who you
know.
love. That's fine by
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's
I
just
mean, I just don't agree with pushing stuff, any kind of agenda on kids. I just
on
don't like
children.
it. Yeah.
Nothing on children. Yep, and that's just what he's been saying. That they should leave kids out of it. I think that goes for everybody. It's not a certain group or
Yeah.
race or anything. It's literally just everybody should leave kids out of it. The bullshit that's going on
Yeah.
between adults, kids should stay out
And
of it.
and
That's
we
it.
are not trying to be political. We try to stay away
Mm,
from politics as much as possible, but we just felt like we wanted to let everybody know where we stand on the situation. We support Nick. We support the LGBTQ community as well. And you know, uh I just feel like Nick was wronged here. So
Nick was right.
I feel like he was wronged.
Oh, wronged.
Yes, by having
Okay.
his
Yes.
skin removed. Wronged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
but yeah, I think that's all we really want to say right now.
Agreed.
Uh, Happy to answer any questions, have any kind of dialogue. Happy to hop in a Discord call and have a conversation if you don't agree with us.
Hmm.
We're not gonna like fight and argue with you, but we're happy to listen to your side. Uh,
Talk about it. Yeah.
reach out,
Absolutely.
reach out if you want to talk. But
Absolutely.
thanks everybody for watching and listening and supporting the EGA podcast.
See you on the next episode. At least I hope.
Right.